just drove under the pedestrian bridge that takes guests over from the parking deck over to CityWalk. Didn't see any guests over there just yet, but they have news cameras here in the median setting up. Gotta get ready for the news broadcast tonight. I'm sure that's going to be on the 6 o'clock and the 11 o'clock. We are local. Big news. Reopening the CityWalk. So far I don't see any lines, but we haven't turned into the parking deck just yet. So it's just now 3:30, which means CityWalk doesn't officially open until for another 25 minutes. Weren't sure whether or not, if and when they were going to let people start parking. But since they're not charging for parking, it's more than likely, I would assume, it's going to be open and allowing people to jump in. So. And it looks like it's just open. First sign of social distancing put into place. Great guidelines here. They are parking every other space as we come in, allowing guests to get out without having to have a car directly beside them. And then guess what? They come back down and they repark them later on. Everybody can get out without having to worry about someone being right there beside them. It's a great idea, and they're doing a good job implementing it. All right, so are we standing in between the spots, or are we standing on the spot?
I don't know.
All right.
They're in between, so I'm going to stay in between. Honestly, I don't see people using them anyway,
So we are moving from our safety spot, and we don't move up to the next one until it empties. And we're making our way slowly up to where security is going to come through, where everyone will have their temperature checked. Make sure they have their masks on. All right, so when you see this charming face, hopefully you'll be able to come up and say hello. At least hers got, at least she's got roses.
I'm pretty.
She's got a pretty mask. I look like I'm a wannabe gangster. From what I can tell, this is where they're actually doing temperature checks. Guests are coming up. They're using a forehead thermometer. First sign, they're taking care of people, making sure no one with a fever comes in. Lots of valet parking space. Valet's closed, which makes sense. Nobody wants to get in your car. We get that. We're back, baby. Good to be back here at Universal Orlando, even if it's only CityWalk. What a reception. Good to be back.
That's right.
venues are open. Well, select venues here will open from 4 to 10 p.m. tonight.
Now you might be asking yourself, how can I make a reservation for the
Hey, how are you doing? How are you? Arson.
and an exit to the university.
How does it feel?
This is great. It's good just to be back on property and be able to be in the middle of it.
Just to sit here.
Yes.
I could just sit here and I'd be happy.
Yes.
Just to be here.
So many staff are all out welcoming us back.
Oh, there's team members everywhere waving, welcoming us back. It is good to be back here. Oh my gosh, guys, it's a merchandise store. We can actually go inside of a theme park gift shop. It's like my birthday. Hello, Jason. Oh my gosh. It is so good to be back in.
I like that shirt. I want that shirt.
Can we just get one of everything and just get that packaged up?
So good to be back inside.
I just want one of everything.
Oh, these are cute too. I like the pink.
Oh, it's like going home. It's like being home again inside the store.
So the distancing sign.
Anything.
You guys were fussing at me for not having appropriate headgear, so maybe we can find something for me.
Oh, you got to look for some universal ears.
Or headgear of some kind, yeah.
And it smells, well, it smells like my mask, but we'll forget that.
I can deal with that.
We'll take it where we can.
Or Spider-Man. But they are selling face coverings.
I'm gonna ask them.
All right, so this is, okay, we got face masks in case you need an extra one, in case yours blows up while you're here or something like that. But I think, where are the Harry Potter invisibility masks? That would be the face mask that I would have to buy. The invisibility mask.
Need that. There's no.
And it's not yet too busy. Just kind of good to get in here early.
Hi, Max.
It's Max.
Little ball cap.
Oh, Susan found her universal ears. It would match your lanyard.
It would. It's true. You know I'm not a ball cap fan though. What does everybody think? Yes,
I think you have to
no?
you have to get it with the shield though.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just
no. No.
If someone gets too close to you, you can just grab the shield and go. Psh.
I don't think so.
Even Scooby's happy that we've come back in. Wow. He's smiling.
It's the closest you get right now.
He's like, wow.
Oh, look, this one has like... Check out
Just
these
think,
birds.
when these parks closed, the world tour had not started. So, certainly,
Picture?
the first time we've been in Universal where they've actually got world tour after it's been released, it did really well with the download at home.
There you go.
You guys are built-in social distance.
Yeah.
We couldn't get close to you if we tried. It's awesome.
That's right.
Appreciate you guys keeping it. Okay, so there are only certain places that will be open here tonight, and for the time being, moving forward, only a few places, a few restaurants, but they seem to have either security or a team member in front of all the restaurants to at least let people know whether or not that they're open or not. And for what I could tell, people are walking all the way around the promenade. So even over by Toothsome and the Hard Rock, people are walking everywhere. So at least there's a lot more space. Hey, I guess it's because, you know, it is called CityWalk. They're giving people the space to walk.
It looks like the lantern
You know, despite the fact that both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure is still closed, it's still calming. It's still great to just be here, knowing that they will open, but we can just kind of hang out in CityWalk.
Like it's just like called for it after.
I think more places will eventually. I think a lot of places just want to see how they want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if using Jurassic Park as an idea of when to open the park is a really good idea. That's just me. So how does it feel to be in front of the Universal Globe?
Absolutely awesome.
So Auntie Annes over here, it's one of the places that's open tonight. You can get yourself a salty pretzel. But at the same time, right across the way is Voodoo Donuts. Get your salty and your sweets. And right now the line's really not that long. I've seen it longer here on a Friday night when the parks were open. So I can't wait to check out some Voodoo Donuts later on ourselves. All right, so for Voodoo Donut, which is extremely popular any given day here at CityWalk, they have a long line waiting for people to get in. That's not the way to go. Open up your Universal app, go to the sidebar, order food and drinks, click on Voodoo Donut, order it, pay for it, and they will give it to you right outside the door. Much better. You don't even have to go inside. I love that. I hope maybe they can continue to do that for a while, because I would love to get Voodoo Donuts that way. All right, so we haven't made our way up to the tattoo parlor. Susan has decided she wants to get a full arm sleeve. You're gonna do left arm or right arm? Right arm.
Yeah.
All right, then you'll only have the other one left. Of course, I think at this time they're only gonna have retail open.
Yeah, just retail.
Check these guys out. As long as CityWalk is open, their retail location is open as well. You can even come in and make an appointment to get your tattoo as they open that up later on in the summer. But check this out. You have to go a little bit further up steps just beyond Voodoo.
Really starting to bother me now.
Get your appointment.
Well, I didn't make one just yet, but I want to. But
They're taking them, I think, like late June.
Late June, you can
that's
start
plenty
making
of time to
appointments.
figure out what you're going to do on each arm.
but we still don't know. We're waiting on the state.
Just think of all the new tattoo ideas you could come up
I
with
think I
between now
want to
and
get
then.
ear-to-ear magic.
That
right
seems
here.
perfect. Yes,
You
you,
think
should
that's good?
definitely do that.
And I was thinking
Absolutely.
maybe on your back, across your back, just put Rona.
Okay.
Just R-O-N-A.
Rona
Just Rona
2020.
2020. There you go.
All right. Well,
That way you can remember it without ever having to see it.
and you'll film me getting it done, right?
Absolutely.
I will be here to support you. Now, at this point, Cinemark is not open here at CityWalk. That has more to do with state and local regulations right now. We are not seeing movies in the state of Florida. That has yet to open. That, gyms, and a few others. But I'm sure as soon as that regulation's been lifted, we're going to start to see movies here again at CityWalk. Entertainment venue that's open at this moment is the Hollywood Drive-In Golf. I believe they have both courses open, 18 holes on one and 18 on the other. 36 holes of fun for tonight if you want to check it out. Right here at the beginning here as you walk into CityWalk. So our reservations are now ready. We're going to be heading over to Margaritaville. We just went into the retail store there. They are limiting the space right now to 16 guests at a time. So if their capacity, you have to wait outside. One out, one in, works out pretty well. Now let's go get something to eat. We've heard from Travis to try the Cuban. All right, so we got our table here at Margaritaville. Here's the thing, with the guidelines, once you're sat at a table and you're distanced away from everyone else, you can't actually remove your mask. Now what do you do with the mask? Now you've got this mask. They even give you, look at this, how awesome is this? They even give you little merchandise bags to put your mask in to keep it safe, because you're gonna need it when you're finished eating. All right, so we're having our meal here at Margarita. I mean, we are outside. The only place to eat here is on the patio. You can see the tables are really spaced far out. We're not anywhere near anyone else, which is nice. Lots of elbow room. Now, you can also, across the way here at Lone Palm, they also have tables across the other side. So all the tables are either out there or in here, and we've got a large table. Now, what they've done also is, that side over there is called the server side. They've asked us to sit on, I'd say probably 60% of the table. So that side is the side the server will come up, all the food, all the drinks will be served there and picked up there. So the server doesn't have to come into close contact with us, and we don't have to be in close contact with Jorge, who's doing an awesome job tonight. Enough about this. I'm smelling this food. It smells awesome. I'm ready to eat. All right, so we've been here a few hours. It was a good evening. Limited venues, you know, and no problems, but having plenty of distance around us. No crowds that we have to worry about as far as being jammed into small spaces. Lots of hand sanitizers, and they took really good care of us tonight. Only hiccup, we mobile ordered through Voodoo Donuts. Went to go pick them up, and they canceled our order. Don't know why. And they said that we would be welcome to jump back into the normal line, which would be another 45 minutes minimal. So unfortunately, after all the fun we've had, we're leaving with no donuts tonight. So I guess that means we'll have to come back again and get our big pink box of Voodoo Donuts. So thanks for watching along, guys. I hope you've enjoyed sort of coming back at the reopening here of Universal CityWalk. It's going to be open every night moving forward from 4 to 10 p.m. until further notice. And hopefully, as things go better and better, more and more things will open here at CityWalk. And hopefully, very soon, the parks. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful evening. And hopefully, very soon, we will see you in the parks.